Alright everybody, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour. No, it's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2014. Thinking of the new game. We're going to be doing the New York Open at Oak Hill Country Club in Rochester, New York. It should be, if we win it, it's the final Web.com Tour event we have to play. And it'll just be this video because I don't have a ton of time. But yeah, I actually went and played on 2 days ago, Saturday. It's the 9th, so the 7th. And also signed up for a Wednesday evening league. It's at 5 p.m. I get off of work, the latest is 3:30. So I can guarantee to make it, you know.
EA Sports is proud to present the final round coverage of this Web.com Tour event. Welcome to Oak Hill Country Club. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with David Faraday. So much history here. This course designed back in 1901 by the legend.
Let me turn them down a little bit. Oh yeah, why is it? I guess I need to do it. Put everything at 80. In the main settings.
Designer Donald Ross.
But yeah, I decided, you know what, I need something after work, and I wish it was on Thursday because that's my final day of the work week. I'm 10 hours Monday through Thursday.
See here, David. The hole is cut exactly 160 yards from here.
Yeah, it should be fun. I haven't played in a league in a long time.
On the green and a chance
it's gonna
for
be
birdie on the first hole.
You and a partner. You do have your handicaps and stuff like that, and it's basically best ball. You both play out the hole, and the better score is taken down.
Under par.
We're playing at night.
Found the cup with that one.
So yeah, that should be real fun. It's a 9-hole each week, thing like that. But I went out play. Went out at 8:30 in the morning. A little chilly, so I had an extra layer on, so I couldn't quite swing it as well as I usually do. When I have a layer on, I have a slightly shorter swing, and it's always a little slower because I can't quite get myself to do 100% with an extra layer.
It's a whole lot more.
But I felt like I said, I feel really, really good this year about this year, and I think going out, playing my first round kind of confirms it for me. Like I'm gonna have a good year, I think, because
That's a beauty. That's a real beauty.
I went out and it was very wet, so anything you hit with a drive, it wasn't going more than a few yards at the most. So you were, you know, if you carried it 250, it was going at most 255. So yeah, it was pretty wet. Greens were very slow. They still had a ton of dew on them.
Time for a
probably until we got to like the 12th or 13th hole. So yeah, and first hole I decided to hit the mini just to guarantee I keep it in play, and it's only from the white tees, not the furthest back, but the second furthest back. It's only like 375, and I still hit it 270, like 273, because I had 100 in. So hit and like I said, with a layer on, it's a little chilly, it's wet.
How about the way
I made sure to take about a club and a half extra on almost everything.
On the green and regulation.
So I took a little sandwich for that one.
You can't do better than that from that distance.
There wasn't nothing there.
Stays at 200
but
after
2-putt par.
Down and a nice par putt.
Second hole, I hit driver.
Here's a view of
probably 20 yards from the pin, because it's a short hole. It's 315. And what the hell? I'm minus 16. That was weird. I don't understand. That's very strange.
3 wood, I believe.
And again, 2-putt par. My putt, like, so
Beautiful. A clean swing, solid impact, and
to
nicely
go
in the
over the day overall, I didn't make a single birdie. But I only hit one bad putt, and that was just a little pull. So it was all like
Here's how it shapes up at this
2
point
putts
in the
broke
final
way
round.
more than I thought, and 1 putt, and every other putt just didn't break. Like, it was very strange. You could clearly see break, and
Well played.
it would go dead straight. And I didn't have any putt today that went more than a foot and a half past the hole.
Right, about an 8-footer now.
And I didn't have any that were actually short. So my speed was great. My contact was great. Wow.
Ooh,
That's just kind of stopped breaking, didn't
Unlucky.
it? So it was just, I guess, the read. But I didn't understand how my read was so off every time. And it wasn't like a ton off. And now I'm -2. What the hell? It was -17, -2, -26. What the hell? That was weird. So yeah, I don't know if the greens were just being weird that day. A couple of holes were pretty bad on the greens. Had some really bad spots. And I did have
Beautiful.
one
Lovely
3-putt,
straight lines in that swing,
actually,
solid
and it was
impact,
because of that
lands
hole.
nicely
It
in the
hit
fairway.
this. I had to putt through a bunch of junk, and I should have moved it. But the ball popped up in the air like 6 inches, went dead right, and was stopped 10, 12 feet short of the hole. And it was just like, what?
That one is
So yeah, it was a birdie putt on a
about
par
5 feet away.
5, and the next putt I didn't miss. I didn't make either, so.
Not much more
Whatever.
to tap in there. Clean that
But
up,
anyway,
move on.
3rd hole, par 3. I'm only off the green by like a foot.
It's in the books. It's a birdie.
So I putted 1 putt par, I guess. 4th hole, on the green for a birdie, 2-putt par. 5th hole, fairway. Then my next shot does go into the left rough, but if you hit the middle of the fairway on your layup, it rolls into the left rough no matter what. But everything is still kind of dormant, so it's very short rough. It's really just slightly thicker fairway. And that's the hole where I 3-putted it, because I hit my next one
That's an excellent laser-like
a little too
precision
far. It was I probably had about 20, 25 feet
3-footer here,
for
Jen.
birdie. I was 30, 35 yards out on my 3rd shot, and just hit it too hard because I'm using a new wedge and I'm loving it, but I don't know my distances with it yet. And so I was hitting almost all of them a little bit too far with my little pitches. One I almost made. But anyway, yeah, so that hole was my first bogey. Then hole 6, I also bogey. Not a great tee shot in the fairway, just not hit well. And so I had a shot that was 190 out, but I had to curve it left to right by about 30 yards. And I can't curve it left to right. And so I left with a pitch. It was actually a really good pitch, or chip, I should say.
7-iron shot left.
Left myself about 6 feet
Incredible shot.
for par.
That's a very makeable putt after that great approach. Well played.
But I missed that, and this is another one of the
For the
greens
birdie.
that was pretty bad. It kind of just did the same thing where it took off dead right at a certain point when it was breaking left. So unfortunately, that's another bogey. Next one's a par 5. I hit a really good hybrid off the tee because you can't hit driver. And my mini, based on the first hole, would have gone too far as well. So I hit 3 hybrid. And it was hit really well. The club face just opened slightly. So it was offline by about 10 yards right. And so blocked out. So this one was crazy. I could either chip out, just 10 yards
Nicely
to the left,
played shot. He put
into
the
the
ball right in
fairway.
the fairway.
No way I'm getting to the green in 2. Or I can try and make it through about a yard gap. And I kid you not, when it's about a yard of a gap, and keep it no higher than about 12 feet in the air.
A beautiful
To make
shot.
sure it stays
Right on
under
target.
trees.
Doesn't get much better than that.
And so I say, screw it. First round of the year, you know, I'm having fun. I take my mini. I know I can keep it low.
They trail by only 1 now.
And I tell you what, it was the straightest shot you'll ever see, under the trees,
Let's have a
in
quick check
between
of the current leaders of the
the
tournament.
gap. And I kid you not when I tell you it was a yard gap. It's amazing. I do chunk my next one to the green. I wasn't thinking about, I was on a severe side hill lie and just did not think about it at all. But my next one was about a 30-yard pitch and almost went in. It stopped about an inch from the hole. So I parred it.
Very well done off the tee. He's going to be happy with that.
Hole
Right in the
9,
fairway
great tee
and
shot.
long.
A great second shot. It's just a little bit of wind
They
held
pulled
it.
an 8-iron here.
Held it up, so it was pretty short. And so I hit another pitch to the hole. It was a really good pitch, but I believe I missed that one, so I think I bogeyed that one as well. So I ended the 9 at
You couldn't ask for a better position on this green to make a putt.
I don't need to see that. I ended the 9 at 3 over. Yeah, I missed that one. I think.
Yes,
Or did I
for
make
birdie.
it? No, I made that. I parred that one. I think it still ended the 9 at 3 over.
Here's a look at the action so far on the scorecard.
So I bogeyed 5. I bogeyed 6. I forgot about hole 8. Hole 8's the par 3. I hit a really good shot, but there was wind you couldn't feel, and it held it up a lot. And I think I just missed my putt after the approach, and so I bogeyed it, because I ended the 9 at 3 over.
In the fairway, down there
Which
about
I'm not
290.
that disappointed with, especially being my first round of the year.
140 to the flagstick.
I haven't played since October, and I haven't hit very many shots in my house either, because I'm just waiting to finish my whole setup in here. But unfortunately, because of medical reasons, that's going to take
Radar-like
probably till
precision
winter
with that
to
shot.
do that.
Well, just a few feet away here. Should be able to make this.
And then, so we go to hole 10, par 3.
Okay, and with that one, now
Hit a good shot, a little heavy. That was my thing today. I was hitting things a little
The
bit heavy
leaderboard
because I
getting a little
wasn't
more interesting by the moment.
properly rotating my lower half, and so everything was kind of staying low. But I'm able to putt it. I am off the green, but only by about a foot. I'm able to putt it, and it's a crazy break and putt that didn't break that much. So par there. Next hole, super long par 5. Drive does go a little bit offline to the right, about 10, 12 yards offline. And so, again, gotta just, I'm not gonna,
This for birdie.
chip out. I'm gonna go for that hero shot. That might be short.
Oh,
Nope,
that's
made it.
beautiful.
Go for the hero shot, punch it with a 3 hybrid under the trees. I have 270 to the end of the fairway. It's a 600 some yard par 5. And I'm about 100 out, 80 out. No, what am I? I'm 80 yards. I'm 80 yards out. So that punch out went about 200 with the 3 hybrid. I can't quite remember what the distances were, but hit my next one a little bit thin, so I was long.
He drove that one with authority.
But a 2-putt par. Next hole, hit a really good hybrid off the tee. Got on the green. Why am I aiming to the right? On the green in two putt par. Ooh,
Got a good
that was
kick
weird.
there, and that's on
Next
the green.
hole, okay drive. Just wasn't hit quite solid. It's in the middle of the fairway. But it's uphill. Again, didn't really account for the wind all day. And so my next shot, again, was hit a touch heavy as well. Was
Check
short.
out the top performers in the tournament so far to this point.
Excuse me. And I'm in a very bare lie. And instead of trying to just hit a little bump, I try to go high with it. Thin it a little bit. And I'm on the green. It's just a long putt. Really hard putt because you're going down a ridge. And so I almost make it, surprisingly, but I missed the putt, bogey. So that's my first bogey of the back nine.
That's a good solid start to this hole.
Next hole, great drive in the middle of the fairway, 80 yards. Great second shot to about 6 feet. Again, another one that it's like, it looks like it breaks at least a foot or more. And it breaks like a cup. And so me and the guy I'm playing with, it's just like, it's strange. Strange greens today. So par that one. Next hole, again, not really a solid drive, but what the hell is that? Did I hit the trees?
That's some great golf.
Don't matter when you chip it in.
11 under.
Yeah, not a solid drive, but again, it is in the fairway. Second shot on the green, a 12-foot putt straight up the hill. And another one that just looks like it's dead straight, but this one broke. And it's just the opposite of what's been going on all day, so another par. Go to 16. I hit a really good shot, but it's a little thin, so it doesn't draw like it normally would. And so on the green, but a really long putt for birdie. And I tell you, it's breaking like 8 feet, by the way. Not breaking 8 feet. It's breaking about 6 feet. When I tell you I smashed this putt, I smashed it. And it still wound up almost 8 feet short. But I make this one for par. So finally make a putt. That was bad. So yeah, finally make a putt. We go to 17.
Well, that's just
decent drive in the fairway. Second shot a little bit to the right.
Look at the 15th hole now
off
and how
the green.
it measures up.
So I chip it, hit a little bump there, and it stops about 4 feet short. And this was another one that hit a spot and just bounced to the right, so I miss it, get a bogey. So I'm 5 over. Head to 18. I mean, the best drive all day. Unfortunately, it does leak about 10 yards to the right.
That was a golf shot right there.
When you go to the right in that rough, it's harder down there because that's where the cart path is. There's a lot of bare ground. And so it bounces down, which is good because there's a huge tree if you don't go far enough. You can't get around it, so you have to lay up.
To go to 12 under par for the tournament.
So I'm on a more bare spot, side hill lie, downhill lie, but it's not horrendous. I'm 183 yards out. It's about 165 to cover a pond. And remember, there's wind. I'm accounting for the wind, so I'm taking a 6-iron. Because 6-iron for me goes almost 200. In the air, it should go a minimum of 185. And so I figure, even with the wind, this should carry. I don't want to risk hitting a 5-iron and hitting it super low. Because, again, it's a downhill lie. And it's a good thing I didn't, because I hit it as good as you could hit it, but it was still really low. And when I tell you, it only made it over that pond by
Alrighty.
2 feet. It wasn't even a yard.
Chance to make that one.
But yeah, it made it over. I'm super happy. Pitch it up there. Was a little bit short. I had about 8 feet for birdie. And man,
never a doubt. Looking to make a
it gets down. It looks like it's going in the whole way. It's about a cup from the hole, and then just dies left and lips. And I'm just like, come on, you couldn't give me one birdie today. So it's a 5 over 77, first round in almost 5 months. And I've only hit a couple of shots throughout the 5 months. I did hit the range, but only hit about 20, 25 golf balls.
He's showing a lot
no
of
putting,
right
no
there.
chipping, nothing like that. So
230
pretty
yards
happy,
left.
pretty happy with the round. And it, it does show me like, okay, what do I need to work on? My driving was good.
On the green and with that putt
I mean, it
for
was
an
good.
eagle.
My wedges and low irons, I was hitting a touch chunky on full shots.
This putt for eagle.
And that was all due to lack of rotation. Wow, that didn't do
Just
anything.
about a yard here.
I stayed very kind of stiff
Count that. To
with
go
my
to
lower
-14
half
for the tournament.
on a lot of my shots that were a little chunky. And so
Here's the
just,
most up-to-date tournament
keep that
leaderboard.
in mind. Keep that rotation going. Chipping, pitching was really good. Just work on the my distances with my new loft wedge, my new 60 degree. Because my old one was about at least 12 years old. I figured it was about time. Grooves were insanely worn. So, yeah, just gotta learn the
Good
distances with it.
smooth backswing, nice change of direction.
And putting,
stick
like
to shot.
I said, my
It sets up
distances
a
were
second shot
amazing.
here.
I only pulled one putt. I didn't push anything. It was literally
Going with a
just.
4-iron here.
It was either the reading of the green or the greens were just rough.
A very
Pull
conservative
that one.
approach there.
So,
about 30 feet the distance.
Work on that maybe.
Now for birdie.
It's not gonna break this much, but
On a
oh,
missed
I didn't hit it.
chance.
Played right into the sweet spot as he got his par.
I don't need to see that. Minus 14. 4 pars, 14 birdies. Win by 7.
Jim Nance, along with David Faraday and all
Never leave
the
home
EA
without it.
Sports crew saying so long.
Earn PGA Tour card. Okay. We get to level 45. So much loading in the old games. Congratulations, by winning 3 Web.com Tour events, you've earned a Battlefield promotion to the PGA Tour. Compete against famous professional golfers in the toughest events you'll encounter in your career. See if you have what it takes to be a multi-major champion. Complete any of these objectives to advance. Qualify for the Masters by placing the top 50 of the EA Sports Golf rankings and win a major championship. Alright, well, I guess that's where we're going to end this one. Our next is going to be a PGA Tour event, and we'll do our stats as well, or, our golfer. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great day, and I'll see ya. Bye.